Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 31st, 2022. This is for Virgo, last shuffle for Virgo here. Okay, Virgo, goodness gracious. Well, we have commitment and we have teacher. Well, if anything hasn't taught you anything, honestly, making deals with people, you know what I mean? Making verbal agreements with people, dealing with people, just in general has taught you a great deal. And it may be very important. Something may come up. That you realize, I've been there before, been there, done that. Pay attention to what someone doesn't say. With the moon and seven of wands, if they're defensive, okay, so say this. This is what I'll say here. The teacher, what's taught you is your nagging feeling within that there's something not right. And Virgos are amazing at that. I swear, Virgo and Scorpio to me, if you want to know something about a person that say you can't find it, say the FBI can't even find it, the Virgo surely can. I'm so serious. So does the Scorpio, I find, but Virgo is uncannily able to figure out stuff. And it's off of their gut. Their gut will say, something's not right. And they'll just do a quick 5-minute search and be like, let me tell you the address, the phone number, the social security number. And I find that to be just amazing. But what I will say is this here. Ooh, yes, honey, let me tell you. Something is telling you something's not right. This is all contentious, I will say. So you may be dealing with a person, right? And something that they're telling you will cause you to be like, there's something missing out of the story you're telling me about XYZ. I won't say this is dangerous, but I will say that this person is they're fishy. They're hiding something, the moon. You could feel it. You feel something's missing. So, and it may not be that big of a deal, but to them, you know, when people lie about stuff that it's like, why did you lie about that? That's not even serious. Like you're lying about something small. And it may be that it's small, but to them, they are fighting tooth and nail to keep you from, like they may try to evade the question. So you may be asking, because the teacher energy may be that you've dealt with somebody like this before. You may have dealt with somebody who was always argumentative, and it was always because you were worried about something. So if you felt something in your gut, you ask questions, they want to be contentious. That energy is because it almost looks too that you may have found things out and then went, that's why they were so rah-rah about it. Wow. Gosh, you have a lot of majors that fell out. So whatever this is, look, with Tower here, that means that it's like, you already know the answer. It hits you like, boom, wait a minute. Something doesn't sit well with me. And whatever it is, it might come to you at night. The answer may come to you at night. Like, it's going to dawn on you, like, I've been through this before. I know when someone acts like this, something is amiss. And last time it was the XYZ. And this is about, with Temperance and the Lovers, this is about making a solid choice about maybe... with the Ace of Cups, like either this is a choice to reconcile with someone, okay, and give it another go. And that's another thing too. But there's something that someone's being very defensive about. And you already know that what it's led to before. Gosh, the commitment though, there may be something that they're hiding and they may actually kind of like ignore the issue. And then be bickery about it. So you want to ask questions, and then they come out with, the Five of Swords bickering is the most pettiest, childish crap of, they want to win at all costs. So they don't care what they've got to say. In the end, if they have nothing to say, they're going to, come out with your mama, kind of thing, that type of a person, just to shut you down because they are not ready to face whatever they're hiding. And whatever it is they're hiding, it just to me looks like foolishness. It's like, what are you hiding? Why are you bickering? What are you holding on to? And a lot of what they're holding on to kind of thing is that they want to reconcile with you. Is that all this is falling out, which means that this pertains to every aspect of things. It's like maybe you want to too. Both of you are coming together like, hey, let's try to piece this up and get, put ourselves in a place where we can move on in a healthy way, harmoniously. But then they're hiding the fact that that's how they really feel. They may feel an overflow of emotion and they're wanting to bicker instead. This is a person who's not very comfortable with being vulnerable. They have to win at all costs because this is a very contentious energy. Contentious. It's like I'm me against the world, right? And it's like you're coming in with success. Six of Wands here is success. This is someone who's like, hey, I'm giving you the attention you want, success, but they're fighting against it. So this is a contentious energy. Okay, me against everything else, even you. And then the Five of Swords would be the same kind of thing. Well, I want to, no matter what, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And then it's like, everything's burnt up. We can't even see the sun. And now you're alone with all the swords. You win, but, but what do you really win though? Like, what I'm saying? Oh, you're right. But at what expense? And this would be an energy of throwing rocks and hiding hands. Look at the swords coming up to him. They're like, I put my sword down a long time ago, but you said something to bring three swords towards you. Okay, so this would be a commitment of the conversation may feel disingenuous, but and you're like, what is your problem? And the real problem is that they have a very hard time opening up. This person has a hard time being vulnerable. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Gemini, and even Cancer. Ooh, and then family, Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. They just want to move on. Your family is waiting for some things to balance out. It's almost like the family unit. Now, say it's your family unit. Say you may have children or I see a teenager. Even Knight of Wands would be a fire sign teenager. Even that would be. This person wants things to move on. They just want everything to be victorious and successful, and they're ready for success in their life and for in everyone's lives, kind of thing. And so this would be the stuck energy is stuck on closing the gap. I think that this is the thing, Virgo. I think it's very difficult because you want to close a gap and you want to reconcile with people. You may feel rejected in this energy simply because there's a distance that you can't quite close. Let's see. Yeah, there's some sort of distance in this situation, and it's not really per se on you. It's just that it's there. It's a mental distance. It's like no matter how you come out, and the Knight of Cups is a very sentimental, very caring energy. This is someone they say whatever they've got to say. They're almost the complete opposite of Five of Swords. They're going to say whatever they can say to win, even if it's the worst thing to say in the world. They don't care if they say the worst thing, like everybody's gasping and passing out from the, fainting from how jacked up it is. They're like, did I win though? I won. And but everyone's cleared out and left you behind. This is foolishness. This is the person that's saying whatever they got to say to bring peace. What do I have to bring to you in this cup? You want wine? You want water? You want a fish? What do you want? I'll bring you anything you want as long as we can have some peace. You want to get on my horse? I'm coming. I'll take you wherever you want to go. This is a sweet person. And so this is like being stuck on that. Like, how do I bridge the gap? How do I bring us together or people together? It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be any kind of relationship. Just trying to figure out how people could just get along. And you may be stuck in that because you see... This is the stuck energy is not a bad energy. This isn't stuck. This is like you got yourself in a situation and now spirit is making you sit there on purpose. They slowed you down for a reason. You're mentally not. I will say this. You may have been very preoccupied by how jacked up things were. And I say that because this is very obvious mud. So you're driving your truck just like, when I get over there, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. You're not even looking at the road. You got so deep into the mud that it almost flooded your engine. So Spirit's saying, you need to sit down and look at this rainbow and these orbs and see the blessing and why you got slowed down. Because you need to think about what you're going to say, because there's someone already that is already kind of like distant due to them just not being comfortable being vulnerable. And so here you are coming in vulnerable. And the way that you're going to do it, you may be rejected or you may feel rejected in this. And we're trying to prevent all of that from happening. We want a good reconciliation, a healthy one. This is a healthy coming together, right? So I just had to break this down. I know that I'm going way over the time, but here we are. All of this has taught you a valuable lesson. This is a beautiful thing here. They want you to think about what you need to say, and things like that, because trust your gut. I will say this: trust your gut above all things, because that's basically what they're telling you, is that you've learned a valuable lesson. Your gut is never wrong on this, not on this one. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.